Hang on. What's up, BooTube? Trying to adjust my head. If you don't know why I'm wearing a grad cap, and wrong too, I'm making it all crooked and stuff on purpose. You should have watched my video before this one, because it explains this, but just in case you didn't, which shame on you, you should have watched the first video. The reason why I'm wearing this hat is because it's grad season this year, mainly high school and colleges, but there's also some middle school / junior highs and elementary schools that are graduating this year. So I know a lot of people tend to make a bigger deal out of the high school graduations and college ones more than elementary and junior high. But to every graduate, elementary school, junior high / middle school, high school, and any college, whether it's community, 4-year, and all that good stuff, congratulations to the class of 2017, which include my little cousin, who is graduating high school tomorrow. Her graduation's, well, actually no. It is currently 1:42 in the morning, so technicality, she's graduating today. Just later today. Oh my god, my tassel. Anyway, yeah, it is currently like 1:43 in the morning on Friday. So yeah, technically, officially, it is Friday morning, 1:43 a.m. And, so later today, my beloved little cousin is graduating high school. I've made, like, several things for her to bring to the graduation ceremony. It's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna be the most obnoxious cousin there. Well, obnoxious family member there. It's gonna be great. And also, I'm not sure if his graduation ceremony happened yet, or it's coming up. I'm not sure. To my little sister, if you're watching this, did our beloved brother have his ceremony yet? Because, I said this in the previous video, which is part 1 of this episode. I haven't seen my brother Jomar since he was 4 years old, and he's currently 18, turning 19 this October. So that's basically 15 years I haven't seen my brother. It kind of went the same way with my sister, Jazz, but, January 1st in 2017, I finally got reunited with my sister after 15 years apart from her, but I still have yet to be reunited with my brother. But he is graduating high school this year, and so congratulations to him. I love you, kid. I'm so proud of everything you do, and hopefully someday I'll see you. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to it because I'm running out of time. Anyway, where did I leave off? I left off with Strand showing up at a water depot near a dam, seeing a bunch of thirsty people trading stuff for water. He cuts in front of the line and says he wants to speak to this dude named Dante. So apparently he knows someone named Dante, and he knew that Dante's here at this dam. And like this guard orders him to wait in line and shoves him to the ground, and all of a sudden guy comes out who apparently is Dante, greets Strand, and apparently we find out that Dante is a former business associate of Strand. Anyway, back to the Clarks. In the bunkhouse, Madison's telling both of her kids, Nick and Alicia, that they could win over these people. Like, she knows that there's a minority of people there in the ranch who don't want the Clarks there. Because, like I said, at the whole memorial thing for that one girl that was killed. I forgot her name. Hang on, wait. Hang on, where is it? What the hell? What was her name? Charlene, there you go. There was a lot of hostility at the memorial for Charlene, and pretty much, and like I said in the previous episode, well, not previous episode, previous video, when Madison and Alicia were getting food, there's just one dude calling them, freeloaders and everything. So obviously some of the ranchers don't like that the Clarks and Luciana are there. They're very hostile toward them in a way. And that little minority of people who don't want the Clarks and Luciana at the ranch, Madison pretty much tells her kids, we could win them over. There's not many of them that don't like us, so a good chunk of people don't mind us. Just that small minority don't like us, and I bet you we can win them over with our little charm and just blending in, right? And she also warns them, as she's assuring her kids that they could win over the minority that don't like them, she also warns them to stay away from Troy, because we all know that Troy's not right in the head, right? And Madison has known that for a bit now, right? And so, of course, she doesn't want her kids around someone who's, like, obviously dangerous. He's not right in the head, so he's a potential danger, not just to himself, but obviously to people around him, right? And we all know that Troy, he wanted Madison to go to the ranch, not Nick. So Nick is already a little target for Troy, if you think about it. Like, he's even admitted he only wanted Madison to go to the ranch with him, not Nick. I'm not sure about Alicia. Maybe he might let Alicia, because, you know, she's a girl, and he was watching both Madison and Alicia sleeping. But he pretty much made it clear that he didn't want Nick at the ranch. He just wanted Madison. So Nick already has a little target on his back from Troy, now that I think about it. But anyway, Nick, most likely because of Luciana, because remember, Luciana said the moment she gets better, she wants to leave the ranch, right? And so Nick, he's trying to probably convince his mom, because he's insisting that they start over somewhere else, not at this ranch. But, you know, Madison refuses to leave this place because this place is relatively safe, and it's their new home, right? And Madison ends up going over to Jeremiah Otto and pretty much asks Otto to protect her family from his son Troy and the other hostile community members that don't want them there, right? Because she knows they're hostile. She's not stupid. But anyway, she even goes as far as to actually threaten Otto. She's like, I know your son Troy has been doing some twisted experiments back at that fuel depot. He's killing innocent people and pretty much recording how long it takes for them to turn into infected. That's some twisted experiment shit, and your son's doing this, right? And she's using that as a threat against Jeremiah Otto. And, you know, despite the fact that Otto refuses to tell people how to behave, he offers to teach her the culture of his ranch. So obviously, even though Madison asks Otto, protect my family from one of your sons and the hostile community members, and even threatens with Troy's twisted experiments with the fuel depot, Otto doesn't want to pretty much tell people how to behave. He doesn't want to tell his son how to behave. He doesn't want to tell how the basically, he doesn't want to tell Troy and those hostile community members how to behave. It's, if they want to behave that way, fine. That's in Otto's eyes, right? But again, also, he's offering to teaching her the culture of his ranch. Like, this is how our ranch operates, basically. And then he tells his other son, Jake, to show her his video lectures, which I'm guessing is the video we saw in the beginning of the episode. Remember, we saw this video of Jeremiah Otto. Let me go back for a sec. The TV commercial, 1996 TV commercial, where Otto promotes a 4-part video series on how to survive TEOTWAWKI, which is an acronym for the end of the world as we know it. So I'm only guessing the video, the tapes that Otto tells his son Jake to show, obviously might be those videos. Anyway, Jake takes Madison to a room and sets up to watch Otto's old videotapes. But amazingly enough, Jake seems to be a very reasonable one. Like I said in the last episode of Fear the Walking Dead, which I think is episode 2, and episode 1, judging by looking at all the Ottos, from completely sane to batshit crazy, I pretty much labeled all 3 Ottos, the dad and the brothers, from the most insane, like the batshit crazy, to the most normal. And obviously, I think Troy, out of all 3 of them, is the most batshit crazy. And in the middle, I think, is their dad, Jeremiah. And the most stable one, in my opinion, is Jake. And it's obvious here because when he takes Madison and sets her up to watch Otto's old videotapes, he actually promises to protect her family from his own brother. He promises her. And it just shows how normal compared to the 2 other Ottos he is. And Madison tells Jake that she just wants to find out whoever shot down the chopper, and of course he understands, because he understands that Madison wants to know who was behind getting Travis killed, because whoever shot that helicopter, the bullets hit Travis, and that's how he got killed, right? Well, we heard that he's killed, because obviously, like, he was shot right there, and we saw a little bit, I think we saw a little bit of his gut, a little bit, I'm not sure, but he got shot up here, and it came out his neck, and it was bleeding like crazy, and he fell out of a helicopter that way, so there's no way he's alive. But whoever shot the helicopter, technically shot Travis. So, like Jake, I kind of don't blame Madison for wanting to get to the bottom of who killed her beloved Travis. I would too, you know what I mean? Anyway, Nick spots Alicia outside and pretty much asks Alicia, I said Alicia, didn't I? Alicia if she wants to stay at the ranch, and she's like, she pretty much tells her brother the ranch is just as bad as any other place out there in the world. So basically, and then she's like, the ranch is just as bad as any other place, so why not stay? And what she means is basically, the ranch is just one place that's bad. You know, we're in an apocalypse. There's no, basically what Alicia's telling her brother is, there is no safe place in this world anymore because it's an apocalypse. There's no safe place anymore. Everywhere is dangerous. No matter where we go, as long as we're in this apocalypse and there's dead walking around, there's no place safe. Nowhere. This ranch is just one of the many places that is just literally in that danger zone. It doesn't even matter if we're in the ranch or somewhere else, we're never going to be safe. So why leave the ranch? Why leave the dangerous ranch if we're just going to be going to another dangerous place? That's what she's basically saying. So she's like, why not just stay here? It's already a dangerous place anyway. Like, this whole world is dangerous. No matter where we go, we're going to be in danger. So why not just stay put, right? Anyway, Jake actually talks to his brother while Troy's working in the fields. And he actually warns Troy to stay away from the Clark family. And he even reminds his brother what I've known for a while now, the moment I met Troy. He reminds Troy that he's pretty much protecting him by hiding his psychopathic nature from the others in the community. So when he said that, I instantly knew it. I knew that Troy was not right in the head. I could tell within seconds when I saw Troy, right? And so apparently, and especially, I believe it was like episode 2 when Jake actually mentions that Troy was not right in the head when he was a kid. And that was just like a bigger, obvious, duh moment, like Troy was not right in the head, right? And he pretty much confirmed it by pretty much saying to the audience that Troy has a psychopathic nature to him, and Jake has been hiding Troy's psycho nature from everybody, including the entire community that they're living in. So the only person, from what I'm seeing, it seems like Jake is the only one who seems to know Troy is a psychopathic person. I don't know if the dad knows, but obviously Jake knows, right? So no one else in the community seems to know, because like Jake said, he's protecting Troy by hiding Troy's psychopathic nature from the entire community. So they don't know he's psychopathic. Anyway, Gretchen, that girl that's around the same age as Alicia, pretty much takes Alicia to a bunker with the other teens their age for Bible study, which from the beginning I knew was BS, because it's like, really? Bible study? But anyway, apparently Gretchen and her friends, all they're doing is smoking a bong and Bible study. I'm running out of time. I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye.